Alright, here we are. Time to start a new game. And seeing as we're in the October month, I figured I might as well do another horror game. Actually, this one I've been thinking about doing for a while now. In fact, I streamed it when I first bought this game physically about 3 years ago. But it was one of those things. Back then, I didn't really stream games to completion as much as I do now. So it was one of those things. I think I streamed it only like 1 or 2 times, and then I just played it on my own, and that was that. But it's a good game. It's an interesting game. It's got some strange mechanics and some strange people. But it also has one of the most attractive protagonists in a video game probably ever. And I'm not even a fan of blondes. So I guess take that with what you will. I'm talking about Haunting Ground. This is a game, bit of a spiritual successor to the Clock Tower series that was released on PlayStation 2, I believe back in 2005 or 2006. Pretty late in its life cycle. It's a nice looking game too. You could tell that this was really pushing the later end of the PS2 era, right before we started getting into the PS3, Xbox 360, all that jazz. So it's an interesting one. It's sort of picking up a little more steam lately. I think it's sort of captured the interest of various people of late, but still sort of a hidden gem. Definitely hard game to get on physical. When I bought it, I spent about $90 on it, which I know some people might think that's expensive, but considering that it didn't have that much of a production rate, it wasn't too bad given the age. Now, looking at the prices, it runs around, I don't know, $500, $600. So 90 doesn't seem so bad. Anyway, let's get this thing started. One of the few games that actually uses progressive scan mode on PlayStation 2 as well. So we should be looking at some cleaner visuals, provided I could actually get this to start this way. I wasn't able to do it when I originally streamed this game. I'm pretty sure I had component cables back then. I didn't know how to do it. It tells you in the instruction manual. I probably should have looked there before anywhere else. You got to hold down the triangle and the X button. It'd be nice if it could auto-detect that you had component cables and just kind of do it from there, but I guess it is what it is. Also, I'm noticing my volume's a little bit high on the mic, so I'm going to try turning that down. Let me know if there's anything we need to do to get this to sound decent. I still got my limiter on the capture card, so hopefully it's not too bad. And there's our progressive scan mode, and we should be good to go. Watch the little cinematic here so I could actually check and see where these volume levels are at. Seems a little quiet, but I don't know if this is like a slow build-up or what. There we go. It's almost like a movie trailer. That's probably what they were going for. Anyway, I will say that she looks a little weird in the cutscenes. I guess whoever did the digital CGI renders wasn't taking a look at the model that much. But let's see. I think we're good to go. Okay, I want to start a new game, but I do want to carry over like the completion data. Hopefully it... I mean, I guess it already did since I have access to the secret room and the hard mode and all that jazz. Let's see. Oh, it actually has volume control. Very interesting. Let's see. Oh, I was going to say 2000. That doesn't seem right. I forget that the clock on this PS2 is long since gone. And every time I start it up, it still thinks it's the year 2000. Okay. I think it'll probably carry over everything, so... let's just start a new game and see what we could do. And so begins our little adventure. Like I said, things look a little odd, a little different inside the CGI renders as opposed to the actual in-game models. But That's just how it is sometimes. This harkens back, way back, to when FMV sequences and other similar things were starting to creep up in video games. So essentially, this game is a survival horror. Unlike things such as Resident Evil, which obviously are also Capcom produced, Fiona, our character here, doesn't really have much in the way of being able to defend herself. Most of this game is spent trying to evade, trying to avoid and hide. And yeah, there's really not too much combat. You do get some quote-unquote weapons, but nothing really substantial. And a lot of it comes with the unique mechanics as to how you try to evade your pursuers. Again, like I said, this is fairly similar to the Clock Tower series, to the point where a lot of people think of this as just sort of like the weird offshoot. What's up, Deller? And it has very similar mechanics. Again, in the Clock Tower series, not really something that you have a lot of combat involved with. It's usually about evasion, hiding, keeping up your stamina, things like that. So, very different style of gameplay to other survival horror games. There's a hole here, but it's far too small for me. Probably would be in my best interest not to run around too much once the real game starts kicking off, but I think we could probably manage for right now. What's this? This is Hunting Ground. This is a somewhat obscure PlayStation 2 game, though I do think they made it available on the PlayStation Store at some point, so it's not too hard to acquire, not as much as it used to be. Oh, look at that, a rabbit. Door's been boarded up. Oh, I forgot that the circle button was the interact button. I probably could have used that in other places. Huh? What's this? Chamomile or chamomile, I guess depending on your dialect. There are a number of items that we can get that restore stamina or reduce panic as panic increases in the game. Such a large door. What could be on the other side? I forgot what I think the kick button is like square or something, but maybe she can't do it right now since she's wearing a bed sheet. Let's see if we can get in here. This mansion. What a mansion! I'm not going to be able to open this. That's a damn shame, isn't it? Wonder what kind of a room is on the other side. I can see the light flicker from candles inside, but it's too dark to see anything else. A game with a lot of great ambiance. Not much as far as I can remember in the way of a soundtrack, but it's definitely got the ambient sounds. Here we go, what's this? Ooh, a door we can enter. I can't just walk around all day holding these sheets around me. Call me old-fashioned, but I would prefer a normal set of clothes to these bed sheets. Let's see what we have in store, because I'm sure we could find something. Considering that I beat the game already. Like what? We'll see. Hopefully they're unlockable. Or I've already unlocked them.
I've gathered some clothes for you. Wait! Don't go. Excuse me, but where are we? And how did I get here?
It's a nice picture.
Master, we will keep her here for a while. I will make sure she stays comfortable.
Oh, good. She's talking to the paintings. It's always a great sign. Okay. There's a change of clothes that the maid has apparently laid out. Change clothes? Sure. Boy, I've got a peeping Tom. Look out, it's a Coomer, yeah. Coomers all over the place. Kuma's in the wall, Kuma's under the bed, Kuma's in the hallway.
Wait a minute. I remember being in the car with...
Alright. That worked. But now what should I do? If I could just find a map of this place, then I could get my bearings. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Additional actions. You're now able to perform the following new actions in the game. Square button is kick. Use this to smash certain background objects or stun some enemies. Triangle button, throw set. Throw some objects after equipping them, or place them down on the ground. Yeah, we're in a Coomer's convention right now. That's kind of the central theme of this game, is everybody wants Fiona for various different purposes, but she's very much a character that is something to be desired. And I feel like not only from a personal viewpoint that I think that the game succeeds in doing that, conveying that, and then, making it feel that way just through your actions and what progresses through the game, but it's also attracted the attention of a lot of critiques, congratulating the game basically on being successful in putting the player in the shoes of somebody that's completely helpless and defenseless against all this crap. So we'll get into it when we see it. L1 button is crouch. Use this maneuver to crouch down in the shadows and make it harder for enemies to find you. R1 button is backstep. Quickly jump backward to avoid enemies' attacks. Use this maneuver too much and your stamina will decrease. Push background objects. Some background objects can be moved by pushing the left analog stick or directional buttons in the direction of the object you want to move. Charge. After running for a few seconds, press the square button to tackle an enemy. If you're able to hit the enemy with this move, you can shove them out of your way, but you will lose a large amount of stamina in the process. Costumes. You are now able to change costumes. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Change into alternate costumes that you've obtained by searching the chest located in a room. Action has been saved to your file. Costumes, also saved in my file. So I think it's this. Oh wait, no. Circle is interact. Okay, so Fiona costumes. The initial costume that Daniela prepared for Fiona, a bit on the medieval side. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy the original costume, but I beat this game a long time ago. I've only beat it once. I never got to enjoy the other ones. This one's a favorite of director Quentin Tarantino, no doubt. Similar to Outfit 1, with the exception that Fiona's hair is down, and she's barefoot. Under the scalpel, garb commonly worn by patients undergoing surgery, Fiona's hair is down, and she's barefoot. I'm glad the game makes the distinction for us, just so that we know the specifics. Texas Cowgirl, an outfit for any cowgirl would be proud to call her own. Fiona can attack the enemy via her sweet six-shooter when wearing this costume. And then we have illegal in some states, a risque number guaranteed to shock many a churchgoer. Fiona can attack the enemy via her kinky snakeskin whip when wearing this costume. So let's see what that is. Yeah, she does have, well, is that a whip? It's more like a riding crop, but you know, whatever works. So this is one of the unlockables. I think if you beat the game once, this is the initial costume that you unlock. But the other one, the Texas Cowgirl, that one you get for getting, there's like 5 different endings, and it's like if you get the best ending, you get that one. And you also have to have high affection points with Huey, the dog, that comes into play in a bit here. So I'm going to do that one because that's the harder costume to unlock. It's also one of the first things I saw of this game, and I'm like, what is this game? And I realized it's an obscure survival horror game from Capcom, and I was like, oh, that I was not expecting. But very nice costume. And she's got a gun. You can't beat that. I hope this TV works. Why? So there are various devices that you can find throughout the game, and you can... A birdcage. Right now, there's nothing in it. Right now, but maybe in the future. But anyway, you can use them to your advantage by creating distractions. TV, I think in particular, is something that can attract the attention of pursuers if you're getting chased. There's an antique doll lying here. So, good idea to keep some of these things in mind. The man pictured here has a noble air about him. I wonder how long ago this portrait was painted. In typical survival horror Capcom fashion, you can investigate much of the environment around you. Maybe not as much as like Resident Evil, because Resident Evil just puts a load of crap, like phrases, like everywhere. But in most places that look like it might have something. There's a pair of scales lying here. It looks like their purpose is more one of decoration than that of actually weighing things. Okay, I guess the radio is not something we can interact with. I was thinking it's a possibility that it might be something else that we can use as a distraction, but I guess not. The clock etches out moments in time. Similarly, I think in Clock Tower you save via the clocks as well. I don't even know if I should overwrite my old saves from the year 2000. I guess it doesn't matter too much, does it? Nah, you know what? I'm going to save on the other side. What a powerful piece of art. The eyes really feel like they're peering deep into one's soul. The fire burns, emitting a red glow. The room is heated to a comfortable temperature. Let's see if I can do something with this. Oh, whoops. I skipped that dialogue by accident. Oh, come on, Fiona. It's not like you're going to find the boogeyman under there. What'd she say at first? Freshly starched and pressed sheets and bed covers now line the bed. Okay, then she takes a look at that. Then it's the "Oh, come on, Fiona" bit. Odd place for a nightstand. I wonder whose portrait this is. The sun is starting to set, and with it will come night. What a horrible night for a curse. Or to have a curse, or whatever. Actually, before I get into the castle bit, we did have a number of little things on the outside, so let me see if I can go back out there. Yes. Had some jars along some other things, so there might be some helpful items that we can get. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh good. Despite the fact that she shoots in the air, she can still hit the jars in front of her. Wait a second. Oh, never mind. Can she not then? A medallion, okay. We'll see how often I actually use these medallions. Probably not very. Uh-oh. This might not be good. If I can't kick... I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal. But why is it so particular about where I stand to hit the jar? It's the same thing that she says with another room. Don't need to worry about that. It's like normally she does a little kick, which we saw before, and, you know, it doesn't do too much, but better than nothing. I would think the gun is better, but who knows? Obtain magnesia. So they might go in a tutorial bit for it later, but the medallion that we picked up can be used to create additional items, sometimes random. It's sort of a random process, but I guess we'll get into it when we see it. A large tree is sprawled out here. But the magnesium can be used sort of as a weapon. I say sort of because it's not incredibly effective, but it's better than nothing. Door's being blocked by a wooden box. There's got to be something I can do. Not yet. Gonna need a little something before that. Oh, nothing in there. What? There are feathers and fur in the cage. For there to be this much, it must have been torn off. It's hard to say what kind of animal it was, but whatever it was, I don't think it's still alive. Can you shoot that rabbit? I guess not. I do think the rabbits... Let's see. Maybe not. I thought they led you to like a place where you could seek cover, but I don't seem to be able to do anything there. The hinge is rusted solid. Try as I may, I can't open this door. Alright. Well, basically the only couple things that we found out here were just 2 items, which is useful, but nothing we can use to progress. So let's get back inside the mansion. See what all we can find. When I first played this, I remember people telling me to close the doors as I walked through, but it always seemed like a bit of a hassle, especially if I need to go back through there. What's up, Not So Caleb? Welcome, welcome. Keep up the good work, thank you. I'll try to do so. You'd think that after 3 years, that's probably not the biggest length of time, but I don't remember too much. I remember a lot of the mechanics in this game, but nothing specific. Is this blood? Maybe. Hope this isn't Chris's blood. We see a little bit of the panic effect there. If something freaks her out, then it induces a state of panic in her, and then there's a point where you lose all control. Well, most control. She just takes off running. You can guide her, but then she could like smack in the walls if you're not careful. Door's locked from the other side. What is this? You're either a dog panting or somebody sawing something. It's hard to distinguish. Old scholarly masterpieces fill up the shelves. It's almost as if someone has been doing some research here. What is this? Oh. Desk is locked. What a shame. What a shame we don't have the master of unlocking here with us. Not to state the obvious, but this is clearly the castle study. Yeah, you're talking to yourself. Something scribbled on the board. Luminescence. Luminescence are tiny creatures that respond to the ethereal energies given off by Azoth. They can be used to help track down nearby Azoth. However, several precautions must be taken while handling them. 1. When luminescents come into direct contact with an Azoth-infused item or being, they send forth a small charge which shocks the carrier. The higher the concentration of Azoth in said carrier, the greater and more powerful the shock. 2. Luminescence lifespan is dramatically decreased whenever they come into direct contact with the open air. This time differs from specimen to specimen, but is never much longer than a few minutes. Luminescence, Azoth, no clue what any of that means. Me neither. Various formulas and computations have been scribbled on the desktop. This goes way beyond something you would learn at the college level. Ah yes, but there's an item here. Oh, lavender. I don't know what that does. Now it's select to get the items. Okay, so chamomile is type of herb, completely restores lost stamina. Medallion, metal used during the alchemic refining process, your basic run-of-the-mill alchemic component. Magnesia, created by polishing extracted magnesium ore. This item is used by setting it on the ground. If an enemy runs over the magnesia, it will explode and do damage to them. And then the lavender slowly reduces panic. Okay, so good to keep in mind. Let's see. Massive book stand, stalwart. Looks quite old, perhaps it's an antique. Maybe. Is it a picture of Shakespeare? Okay. Yeah. I guess that means I'd rather play with you. Yeah. Scratch your crotch. Okay, so this is our first, what's the technical term for these guys? Like the official term? I always called them pursuers, but I think they have a different name. Oh no, what should I do? If I don't do something, that thing will get me. Evasion points. Press the circle button when near closets or beds to hide and escape enemies that are pursuing you. While hiding, Fiona's stamina recovers at an accelerated rate and her panic decreases at an increased speed. Also, press the circle button once more while hiding to exit the evasion point at any time. If you approach a possible evasion point while being pursued by an enemy, the words, "Wait a second, what's that?" will be displayed. This is a hint that means there is an evasion point nearby. However, be warned that if you repeatedly hide in the same location over and over again, the enemy will soon catch wind of your hiding spot. guys. That's the technical term. Yes. Unfortunately, this is not like any Metal Gear Solid or anything like that. I can't look around while in the hiding spot. And it's not guaranteed that we're going to completely evade him. I think seeing as this is the first time around, hopefully we don't get caught, but you never know. Goddamn, man, go away. You can only look so much. Coast clear. Like, just barely, but alright. I don't remember the specifics on the mechanics. When I first played this years ago, I had a couple people that knew the game backwards and forwards, so they were trying to help me out. I remember there being something about, like, the music. Like, if it's silent or something, that means that one of the pursuers is nearby. So I guess that's something to keep a lookout for, or listen out for. And then that's kind of it. I don't really remember anything else. There might be something to do with the running. I don't know. No, wait, I think it's her panic state. If it's increased, then she's more easily found. But I don't think, like, actually running or anything has anything to do with it. Take the bisque doll. What is this? Debilitas' favorite plaything. It's coated with caked on dirt and gives off quite the pungent odor. Oh. It's lovely. Okay. Something I can... Okay, yeah. Is that a cat or is that like a swaying rusty chain? Nothing unusual. I'm hearing something in the distance. Before I go through that door, because that looks important, I'm gonna go over here and oh, it's chandeliers. See what we got cooking. Woman with wings protruding from her back. An angel, perhaps? Usually what those are. It's completely ruined. What could have happened here? I don't know, but I don't think it's that important. Is this a bird cage? It looks like the remaining husk of a bird in the cage. Ew. It's disgusting. Let's see. A typewriter?
It's not a computer, that's for sure. It has alphabetic keys, though.
Yes, Fiona, we call those typewriters. Yeah, we already have a means of saving the game, so that can't be what it's for. Oh, you know what? I think these make, like, nameplates or something like that. You use it in some of the puzzles. And I think you can get things by having certain key names, but I have no idea what any of those are. So I guess at this point, I'm not going to worry about it. Good to know it's there, though. I think at this point I am probably going to close the door. Looks like we got some interesting things in here. Okay, maybe not. What a strange mark. There's something about it that makes me feel uncomfortable. Is it a golem? Huge doll made of earth blocks the door. There's a slot-shaped hole in the chest. Oh, yeah, okay. We gotta put one of those keys in there. I don't know what to tell it, though. Like, move. Some kind of file here. Old parchment. No, wait. Oh, there it is. A deciphering of the Book of Origins, Seferu Yetira. has uncovered the process for creating life from earth soil. This golem needs not nourishment nor sleep, making this earthen guardian the ultimate safekeeper for our deepest alchemic secrets and knowledge. I dub this creature Emeth. Yeah. It's like electronic meth. Such tremendous heat. With heat like this, I'm sure it's used for refining. You'd think shooting a gun all the time probably wouldn't be the safest thing. What kind of equipment is this? It looks old, but someone has taken painstakingly good care of it. Okay. Considering that the whole Emeth thing was in red, I'm guessing that's what I gotta put into it. It's not a command. I thought you had to feed golems commands, but maybe this one works differently. Maybe I just need to befriend it and know its name, and then I can tell it whatever I need it to do. That's a little bit startling. Emeth plate key. Okay, same deal. There it is. Alright, Emeth. Time to do my bidding. You just go over in that corner and you stay there. It's a shame I can't actually use him as a form of guardian. I think that would be nice. Okay, same thing with that. Any comments on this? Whatever mechanism moved it seems to have run its course. I think it's here to stay. What's with the lighting here? It looks weird. Is that a staircase that goes nowhere? Why do the stairs stop halfway? Why indeed? Oh, there's a thing up there too. I would not know how to get that. Unless I could shoot it. Why did I put the thing in timeout? He's been very naughty. Caught him sneaking glances at Fiona. I thought it was clobbering time for a minute there. Like I said, it would be nice. Well, if it was under our control, it would be. A little bit of magnesia. And a little bit of nothing. Looks like an old well or something. The opening has been sealed up with a wooden board. Oh boy, we got 2 doors. Let's see if she comments on that thing up there. I guess not. No, naturally one's locked. Need to find a key if I'm going to get through this door. Okay. Fair enough. Is there a street lamp in like a building? Now that's an odd one. Oh wait, no, we're outdoors still. Never mind. Ignore me. to find another way. Didn't read that first part, passed through it too quick, unfortunately, by accident. But I'm assuming it's something about the gate being closed. Oh, a piano. Somebody's going batshit on that thing. Is that a corpse? What is this? Probably shouldn't go snooping around things I know nothing about. It looks like a charred corpse under a blanket. Obtained chamomile. Also, yes, I do see the key there, but I don't want to pick up key objects without investigating everything first, because, you know, that typically sets shit off. Massive harp. This harp is so large and bulky, it's hard to imagine people actually play these things. Oh wait, that's movable. The books seem subject of music. Maybe they wouldn't mind if I took a few of these books. Nah, I'm sure they would just weigh me down. I guess she has an interest in something at least. A bookshelf of fine design. It has a rather sturdy look to it. If I just apply enough force, I might be able to knock it over. That's what the gun is for. Maybe not. Maybe I knock it over on the other side. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna pick up the key.
Fiona, I see you finally awakened. There's something that I've wanted to show you for quite some time. Pull away that sheet behind you.
No, don't do it. You won't like it, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a lot of jiggling in this game.
Come in the future. Go ahead. You may touch it. You will be mine, Fiona.
Also, that's a hell of a way to win somebody over. This will be you in the future. Pregnant. Okay. Like I said, I think Fiona is one of the more alluring protagonists of any video game. And again, I'm not even into blondes. But, yeah, they go out of their way to make much of what's going on here attractive. But yeah, there's a hell of a lot of jiggling going on. And it's not even just this costume. It happens with, like, the default, too, so she ain't wearing anything under there. I want to knock it over. But apparently I can't. Maybe I need something else. Anyway, we came across something that was locked. I think it was a door when we went down the ladder. So I should probably go back over that way, see if I can unlock it. Yeah, but okay, fine. I can do everything I see. Also, she's gonna become wood. Somebody's getting wood, but it ain't her. Okay. Oh, yeah. These are the luminescents I see. Tiny creatures that feverishly pursue Fiona once that have caught wind of her. Okay, whatever. When a luminescent makes contact with Fiona, it not only puts her in a state of panic, but it also ruptures, producing a sound which attracts the unwanted attention of nearby enemies. Luminescents do fade over time, but the most effective way to rid yourself of these troublesome creatures is to reach a neighboring area and close the door. Doing this cuts off luminescent sensing ability and stops them dead in their tracks. I see. Okay, that's not going to work, sorry. Can't get through doors. Good to know. Why in the world is there a chair here? This is just a normal chair, right? Probably not. But before we do anything with it, let's find out where this clock is. So I can save. There we go. We really haven't done too much. Where we could create variables, so I'll just overwrite that save. Pressing square to run. I think that's because that's what it is in Resident Evil. Doesn't make much sense to me, not that anything in this place does. Oh, wait a sec. That did something. What? There's no knob. Now what do I do? Wait, there's a hook here. Maybe if I attach something to it, I could use that in place of a doorknob. Good idea. I don't think I have anything, unless we could shove the doll in there. Oh, I forgot that she like logs her experiences. This is what helps you kind of, if you're lost in the game or coming back, then this is where you sort of look at things to pick up hints, or at least pick up where you are in the story. First comment is, where am I? I was in a car with my parents, and it's no good. Everything seems so fuzzy. I guess she's one of the maids working here. It's the girl that set out the clothes for her. She's so beautiful, almost too beautiful. It almost seems unnatural. It feels almost like it was custom tailored to fit me. It really clings to my shape quite nicely, although it feels a little tight in the chest area. I have to get away, but where to? So, this machine is used to engrave letters into these plate things. The only question is, why build a machine for this sole purpose? What do the plates do? And then our last comment, judging by the fact that this hook is here, there was probably something hanging here, but what? What indeed? Alright, I guess we're on the look for some hook of some sort. Design and type are identical to the previous chair. They're probably from the same set. The chair itself looks to be of a standard design. Hey, where is an item? Oh, there it is. I can't just reach over the counter and grab it. I guess I gotta be right in front of it. Oh, game mechanics. Chicken jerky. Let's sort this crap. Chicken that has been slowly deep smoked over time. Restores a small amount of dog stamina. I guess I could give it to the dog. Varied, ornate, high-class china lines the shelf. Looks like meat is being served. It appears they still haven't finished preparing it. What? This plywood panel door is blocking my path, but it could be broken through easily enough. Hey, at least that works. Oh my god, that's a big spider. Numerous expensive spirits stretch along the wine rack. Can I not break that, or... can't tell in some instances if the gun's just not working, I'm not in the right spot, or if it's truly not something that can be broken. There it is. Chicken jerky. They're prepping us big time. Box emanates no specific odor. That's a weird comment to make. Looks like it's full of canned goods. This box doesn't smell. I guess that means everything else here does. Castle sketch. What is this? Hand-drawn sketch of the Belly Castle. A section, or is it Belly, of the rooms in the basement have been colored in red. So that's our map. I guess red must be important areas. I don't really have a fix on where that might be. I guess we'll figure it out. No, wait. You probably have to move beyond the counter in order to grab her. I mean, not that I mind, but... God damn, I wonder... Move, please. What the hell was that? Oh, an onlooker.
Please excuse me, miss.
Yeah, but he's like, but the boobs.
I am Ricardo, keeper of the castle. So sorry to hear about your accident. Your parents.
Jesus.
As Master Ugo and Mistress Ayla are both deceased, you,
Ugo?
Miss Fiona, are the sole surviving heir of Belly Castle.
He just says belly. No secret inflections on that.
Are you in pain, miss? Will you be alright? You've had a long day. Please, rest upstairs. Your bed has been prepared.
This isn't real. It's just a dream. This can't be happening to me. It can't be. Oh.
I feel kind of bad for her. She's like in this skimpy cowgirl outfit while she's having this traumatic breakdown. It's like, yeah, I can't think of too many real life situations where you'd be wearing that either. I see what you did there, Diller. No, you have to beat the game and get the best ending to get this particular outfit first. You get the dominatrix outfit if you beat it once, which some people might prefer. But I like this one, and it's rare, so. As I said at the beginning of the stream, her in this outfit was the first thing I ever saw of this game. And naturally, it piqued my interest. I'm like, What's going on here? Unforgivable. A wire is bound to the poor animal. It's digging deeply into the dog's neck. It is unforgivable.
Go now, and don't get caught this time.
Yeah, might want to put something on if you're cold. Can't believe there are people out there that would do this to a poor, helpless animal. And that man, so big and freaky. I just want to get out of this nightmare as soon as I can. There's a thick wire encircling the trunk of the tree. Okay, so that was Huey. We saw the dog collar that was on him at the beginning of the game. I guess at this particular time we don't have access to him. Maybe he's gone. I don't remember specifically when he comes back, but he's basically like the biggest and most unique mechanic of this game. Sort of what sets it apart from other games out there. Little hard to use sometimes, but for the most part. Oh, you didn't see that? Yeah, I showed it off at the beginning of the stream. We could take a look at it real quick. The gate is open. She's got a lot of outfits, and that's not unnatural for a Capcom game. Obviously, if it was a Capcom game nowadays, you'd have to spend like $3 for each outfit, but there's a lot by default in this one. They're just unlockable, and you have to get certain endings in order to get them. Hey, this isn't your bedroom. Get out of here. What's up? Push up on the right analog stick to command the dog to attack. All right. That was enough. You didn't like that. Yeah, the little wave he did when he was on the bed.
Thank you. You saved me. Come here. Come on, boy. What's your name?
You already know. You already know.
Huey?
There you go.
So you're Huey. Well, hi, Huey.
In all fairness, that's how I approach women that I'm attracted to as well. Yes. Growling and fending off pursuers and then licking them in the face. Good to know we're all like-minded here. Additional dog commands. Huey has befriended you. Give him various commands via the right analog stick. Up commands. Normal. Search the surrounding area. Battle mode. Attack. While biting enemy, press up to urge Huey on, increasing the amount of time he bites an enemy. Down commands. Normal. Call Huey to your side. While biting an enemy, press down to stop Huey from biting the enemy. Why on earth would I ever want to do that? Oh, wait, I know why. Left command, scold. If Huey begins to act disobediently, scold him for his actions. This will have an effect on how Huey responds to you. Right, praise. If Huey is especially responded to a command or does something that is praiseworthy, then praise his actions. This will have an effect on how Huey responds to you. Also, praise Huey while nearby, and he will slightly regain some stamina. Push the R3 button, normal mode. Command Huey to sit and stay in that location. Battle mode, order Huey to wait. This increases Huey's attack power temporarily. Sometimes, depending on the circumstances, Huey may ignore some commands. In those instances, try approaching Huey and reissuing a command while you are standing next to him. If timed right, the scold command can also be effective in these situations. Dog has been saved to your file. Okay, so we gotta change Huey's costume. This might not be the greatest idea, but it is something that's unlockable. I think also from getting the best ending. But we could also take a look at the Dominatrix outfit while we're here. So everybody get their eyes on this, because I'm just going to switch back to the cowgirl. But Huey also has the German Shepherd. He's a white German Shepherd, so, you know, that's why he looks like he looks. But the black German Shepherd is just like your standard German Shepherd. Known for its extremely high attack power and wild, almost uncontrollable nature. See, this is why I'm sort of hesitant about using it. While I do want to use it to kind of mix things up a little bit with this playthrough, I'm a little bit worried to find how it's going to affect the AI behavior, but we're going to give it a try anyway. Okay, so this is the Dominatrix outfit. Thigh-high boots, heels, leather singlet, very exposed chest, thigh-high gloves. Instead of a pistol like she has, she doesn't kick in like in a normal outfit. She doesn't have a gun like she does with the Texas Cowgirl, but she's got the the riding croc whip. If there was a better, okay, I guess this is a little better. I was gonna say if there was a better spot to see it, I'd show it, but I don't think there's too many places here where we can have real close-ups. But there you go. Yeah, eyes. It's so ridiculous. You love it, yeah. Lots to work with here. I'm gonna go back to the Texas Cowgirl though, because that's what I set out to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and save this. So now that we have Huey, we can actually use him in a puzzle that we came across earlier. But I don't think we can get to it from any of these locations up here, so we have to go check out that door. Maybe? I just don't see how he's able to get down the ladder. I don't think he will be. I think if your relationship increases with Huey, it becomes easier to command. So, I don't know. Maybe I could just give him crap now, but I think I'm going to save the chicken jerky because there are instances. If he starts like fighting enemies a lot, his stamina will deplete, similar to Fiona's. And then it gets him vulnerable. Not only is it bad for you because you potentially could get attacked while he's unable to actually, save your ass, but he could get hurt as well. And that's most certainly something I don't want to happen. What is that? Looks like there's something up there. Oh, come on, you can't get up that 10-foot hill? Oh, okay. I guess if it's slippery. A lot of dust on our ass for not having any pants.
Go, Huey.
Will he do it? Yes, he will. What? It looks like a crab. Like one of those weird long-legged ones. Broken marionette, I see. Yes, naturally. Of course that'd be up there. What the hell is this thing? Strings have been cut in various places, rendering the puppet unusable. Alright. I'm sure we'll find something to do with it. Well, we've got that gate that opened up, but we also have that hole.
Huey.
Let's see if we can get Huey to do something over there. Because when we were at the beginning of the game, she was like, oh, it's too small, I can't fit through that. So let's see if we can get him to do something with it.
Huey.
From my limited experience with this game when I played it the first time around, Huey's mechanics worked most of the time.
Huey.
If he's... Okay, so he's not really listening to me. Maybe it improves, like, as you get along, but
Huey.
I do remember them being a little bit jank, and I'm not sure if that's just a fault of the AI, or if that's just because of, the dog behavior. There's a hole here, but it's far too small for me. Let's see. I hear him walking. I know he's somewhere.
Go, Huey.
Huey. Mr. Lewis in the news, please.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huey.
Okay. So this might be an attribute of having the black German Shepherd. Almost said Sherman Shepherd.
Huey.
Skin. Where he's not. Huey. He's not responding to commands.
No.
Listen to me. Okay, so we gotta scold him to actually get him to do things.
Go, Huey.
Good to know. Wait, what? Huey, my man.
Go, Huey. No. Come on. Huey.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time.
Go, Huey.
Maybe we don't need him to get through here. Maybe it's something else entirely. To be honest, I don't know what he can do once he goes through the hole. Okay, he went through the hole. Can he push boxes? Oh, good, he can. Okay. And then the door just opens magically. Who's a good boy? Did what I asked him to. Alright, so what do we got in here? Beef jerky. What is this? This looks like some sort of altar. Okay. I can't tell what that is, and apparently the game doesn't want me to know, so... I guess whatever. Oh, is this like a dog park? Not what I meant to do. Ball. What is it?
Go, Huey.
Whoa, look at that. Never play Folklore on PS3. I did not. I've seen that game before, but I've never actually played it. Let's see what this ball does. Handy ball can be used for playing simple games with canine companions.
Go, Huey.
Go get that ball. Is he bringing it back? Huey, I can't see you. Okay, well, he stood in front of it. I guess that's good enough.
Good boy.
What is this? Still can't open that. Hinges are rusted solid. Try as I may, can't open the store. Alright. That's fine. We got the ball, and then we got the super medallion. What does this do? Metal used during the alchemic refining process used to create dog-based items. Oh, I see. Don't know why, but this reminded you of it, like the demo. I don't remember too much of that game. It did look interesting, though. But yeah, I don't know, the setting maybe? I could kind of see where you're coming from with it. Or something about the natural ambiance. I'm not too sure. I tried to pick up the ball. I don't think I can. I think it just gets back in your inventory at some point. I seem to remember that happening, so I'm just going to leave it. Okay, let's go through the gate and see what we can find. I mean, aside from the marionette, because we already found that. It was a very interesting game. I don't think the mechanics work 100% of the time. I think it kind of got like sort of meh reviews on its release because of that. Like sometimes it didn't work as much as it probably could have. But, you know, considering it was in the PS2 era, I think I could find it forgivable. And I beat it first time with the best endings. So I can't say that it was like super hard to actually do or anything. Oh. Beating on that door. Notes. Oh, actually, we racked up a shitload of notes. Jesus. My parents are dead? It has to be a lie. Maybe it's all just a dream, or maybe I'm just in shock or something. That has to be it. It just has to be. Poor Pooch. You really look hurt. I hope you'll be all right. Hopefully you'll have enough strength to run away if someone comes after us. Huey, oh thank goodness. I'm not alone with you by my side. I'm not alone anymore. Now let's get out of this place. The both of us. This hardly looks sturdy enough to stand on. I'm not a big girl, but it will take someone, or rather something lighter than me, to climb up here. I'm guessing that was the pile. I just have to find a way out of here. I just want to get out. But since the gates appear to be locked, I only have one other option. I need to find a different way out. Find something to batter the doors, maybe. Though I suppose it probably wouldn't be doable in her case. Locked. Alright.
Huey. Come on. No. Huey.
There we go. Okay, so basically we have to find an alternative way to get down to the bottom. Some way I can get Huey down there too, because I'm like 95% sure he's not going to be able to get down that ladder.
Huey.
I think at this point in time it might be a little bit tricky to get through around here too, with Huey not being as obedient as he potentially could be. A painting. Several people appear to be clasping their hands in prayer. Is that what's going on? Seems like this and the painting hanging next to it make up a set of twin paintings. Let's see, what is this? Locked. Locked from the other side. And that apparently is nothing. No, wait. Antimony powder. What is this? Hardened clump of antimony powder. Throw it and it explodes on impact. Its attack power is weak, but it can stun enemies for a short period of time. Oh, look, and the ball does come back in our inventory, so I don't need to worry about picking it up. What's he whining about?
Huey.
Come on. He's just gonna go where he wants. I guess it's fine. It's locked. Was that something I needed to... No, it's from the other side. Alright. Okay, can't do anything in here. Actually, maybe you could jump... Well, I don't know. That seems like a bit of a risky thing, too, just jumping down these things.
Huey.
I don't know. I guess I'd kind of like to see if I could command him to do it, but it's not really following me right now. I'm just going to say I don't think it's possible, so I'm going to go down the ladder and see if I can open up anything down here. Ended up downloading Fatal Frame 1. Only one you've played was 2. 2, I think, is better than 1 in some regards. Mostly in gameplay mechanics, I think. I feel like they worked a little better in the second one. And also I like some of the locations better. But 1 is a pretty good game too. I need to see if I have those streams still. I streamed the entirety of Fatal Frame 1 and 2, but I don't know I don't know if I saved the recordings. That was like when I first started recording games. So they might be like bad recordings, or I don't remember what happened, but I don't have them up on YouTube. Hell, I might just stream the series again. Oh, this thing. Oh, God. I thought that thing was supposed to die off in a matter of minutes. I think you heard 3 was the worst. See, that one I've never played before. What was that one on? Was that one on the Wii? And then 4 was on the Wii U, but then it got heavily censored in the US? Or did they even go up like as high as 5? I don't remember now.
Go, Huey.
Huey? You want to try coming down here?
Come on.
Will you be good if I give you something? 3's on the PS2 also. Okay, so 4 must be on the Wii, and then 5 must be on the Wii U. I remember it being a big deal because those were not available digitally at the time.
Go, Huey.
I think I even made a tweet about it. But like when they first released them, let's see if they could do this. Okay, no, I can't. he was approaching it. I got hopeful for a second. I'm like, oh dang, he's gonna do it. Nah. All 3 on the PSN store. They're on there now, but they weren't back then. The first 2, when they first came out, they only released 1 and 2, and they released them both at the same time. And this was years ago. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. This is around when I started streaming. I always said that like when I initially began streaming, I was doing like nothing but horror games. That was like one of the first ones that I did. Oh, nice shot. God, that's such a weird mechanic. Was there no way where you could just like pull that down? That seems so dumb. Oh well. At least we got it open. Okay, I guess I can't do anything with that. That looks like a knife. Sure you don't want to take that? Doll's been stabbed with small iron sticks. Clock Tower's another good one. Well, you have the first 2 on the PlayStation. I don't know if they've released those on the PlayStation Network, but really incredibly hard to get games physically. The 1's a little easier. I think that one had more mass production, but 2 is virtually impossible unless you feel like spending like over 500, I think. You can still get the first one in and around 100, maybe $200. 3 is easy to get. I've got 3. I got that at the local brick and mortar game shop for like $20. I think it's creeping up there now, but it's still relatively cheap-ish, especially compared to the other 2. But yeah, it's a weird little series. But this is kind of like a successor to Clock Tower in a way. This place is so freakish. I think that's an understatement. Look at that bear. Is someone just trying to scare me? I just want to get out of this room as quickly as possible. In fact, thinking about it, I think there was a Clock Tower on the Super NES too. I know nothing about that one. That one might have been like a Japan exclusive. I'm not too sure. Woohoo! Wait, did I die? Oh, that's not fair. How the hell was I supposed to know that was going to happen? I was just walking around. I didn't do too many things, but it's been a little bit since I saved. Oh, that's bullshit. I don't know. Maybe there was something else indicating that was dangerous around there, but I don't think so. Oh, we gotta do that. Yeah, what? Exactly. We gotta do some of that crap again.
Huey.
So I gotta get the marionette over here so I can open up that door. I guess this is the point in the game where you can't take anything for granted. So I should probably just save it most opportunities. There. I'm gonna go get that cutscene. I don't know if it matters too much if you see a lot of the events that happen, but let's just go do it anyway. I'm pretty sure you could skip cutscenes in this game too. Yeah, you can. Okay, cool. Works for me.
Huey.
Dog, come on.
Huey.
Oh, don't give me that shepherd head tilt.
Huey.
Come on. Boy.
No. Huey.
Oops. I'm caught up on this thing.
Go, Huey.
There we go.
Good boy.
Still got the jerky? Yeah, I might use it every now and again. It seems like scolding seems to get him to,
Huey.
you know, do things. So we'll see if I could do that. I just don't want to like strain the relationship meter, this invisible relationship meter that they have, because it might, I don't know, it might make things worse. But a delicate balance is needed that I seem to be finding here. Between scolding and praising. What was that? What the hell?
No. Go, Huey.
I don't think it's registering with him.
Go, Huey.
I think I need to stand like directly in front of it, and then there he goes. Okay, like I need to examine it first. I think that might be what's required here. I'm assuming doing all this helps though. Like the more you get him to do commands, the more responsive he'll be later on. So it's definitely something that's probably needed.
Good boy.
From what I remember, he's a pretty big factor when it comes to the boss battles in this game. So we want to make sure that we have him as obedient as possible. So there's that beef jerky. Got this ball here. I don't know if the ball affects personality or anything like that.
Huey.
But see, now he's responding to commands a little bit better.
Go, Huey.
Let's see. Last time he was looking at this thing directly, but let's see if he... There he goes. Very cool.
Good boy. Huey. Huey.
Okay. So now that I did all that... Right before we reach the marionette door, there should be a clock in there, so I think I'm going to wait on saving until I get to that point. But see, it's stuff like that I don't remember, like this insta-kill stuff. I guess that's like sort of classic Capcom, because it wouldn't be the first time that they've done something like that in a game. But it's a little harsh, I feel, to have instances where your character can die with not much forewarning. Nothing inside. I wasn't looking at that. Also, Delar, I was checking out bits of your stream that you were doing last night, but I saw you did a little bit of Mutant Apocalypse, another Capcom game. Thinking about playing that myself, but it's a tough one. It's definitely tough. Okay, I didn't remember anything about that door. Not as tough as Silver Surfer, though, mind you. I know you're playing that one as well. Like I said, if somebody suggested you play that, it was definitely a rib, because, good lord, that game. I think you ended with that. Yeah, I was skipping around. I think it was towards the end of your stream. Yeah, that was like one of the few games I saw where Gambit was actually a playable character. It's like not many X-Men games typically have him. Psylocke was in it too. I know she was in the Genesis ones as well, but it was still sort of a rare thing to see her. And Gambit. Cyclops' level I hated. For whatever reason, I couldn't work Cyclops all that well. Was it here? No, it wasn't here. See if this ball comes in here, because I don't want to get hit by it on the way out. You got a buddy that was like, man, I miss Silver Surfer. Oh god, I don't see how you can miss that thing. Okay, I'm not going to close that door. I guess it's fine. I think that must be an instance where like your parents got it for you or something like that, and it's like the only game that you have, and then you have to, that's like all you play, and then you just become really good at it because you know exactly what's going to happen. Because I can't imagine enjoying that. I can't like imagine renting that and like playing it and thinking, oh, this is a fun one. It's one of those games that I'd want to take back early. Always hated beast levels. And I don't remember it being that bad in Mutant Apocalypse, but as far as the X-Men go, Beast is never the funnest because he doesn't really have any special abilities. Doll's been stabbed with small iron sticks. This place is so freakish. I think in the... Oh, this thing followed me that far? Jeez. I think in Mutant Apocalypse, he could like... He was sort of like Spider-Man-ish. He could like hang on to walls or something weird. Shit. Alright, well, I guess it doesn't matter now. He topped on for a minute, but he's like, man, no wonder he's so disappointed in life. I don't know, what's with the lamp? Okay, I don't get it with the eyeball deal here, but... I wonder if there's a way for me to raise this. It's closed.
Come on.
Oh wait, no, we don't have Huey with us. It's like, maybe Huey can get through that? I don't know. I'd hate to just like send him through and like, haha. Try it, dog. If I hit hard enough, I could break through. Oh god. Oh no, bugs. What will you do? Walls and ceilings. Actually, I think that's why you bought an NES, or SNES rather, for that game. Got it late in its life. Find antimony. Bugs. Yuck, I hate bugs. Why me? Oh, boo-hoo. Cracked plate key. Yeah, I was definitely more of a Nintendo kid back then, but it's kind of just how I grew up. That seems to be mostly what it is. It's like, depending on kids that you know, it's like whatever you're exposed to more, that tends to be what consoles you go with if you're, you know, not super rich and can get everything. But a lot of my friends were into the SNES, so that's the console you get. Obviously, back then, you know, it's a benefit because kids can trade games and whatnot, or they'll be familiar with it when, you know, you have people over. So it's sort of the natural sway of things, or it used to be anyway. Metallic plate that has been broken in half. The letters RE are carved into the plate. Good old Resident Evil. What could this be used for? It appears to be a slot of sorts, because could this be some kind of lock? Probably. Darn, the door's locked. Now how am I going to get this open? We probably need to make a plate key for it, but I don't know what would go in there. What was in this door? Oh, the kitchen. Also, the ambient music is gone, so that tells me that our friend is probably around in there somewhere. I don't know if we want to do that just yet. Let me see. Why don't you sit in it and find out? Alright, never mind. Started with the NES, had that for many years first. Yeah, I didn't play the NES until much later. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Is he here? Oh no, it's her. No thanks, I'd rather just keep my distance. Come to think of it, what was it, that thing she was mixing looked sort of like an angel hair pasta. It might just be hair. She looks busy prepping dinner. Perhaps this isn't the best time to strike up a conversation. I think it might be. What is that? Cracked plate key. Metallic plate that's been broken in half. The letters ST are carved into the plate. Can I combine them? I'm guessing it must be rest. If it's not rest, then it's stre. And I don't think it's stre. Definitely giving the PS2 a break until you get the new adapter. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know, at least you can play like PlayStation games or whatnot on the PS3. Like original. And it seems like you're not having any issues with the Retron, so you got plenty of options. Hanging the thermal goggles up. Oh shit. Close that door. Okay, that might be Debilitas, or whatever his name is. Big ogre man with the big pupils. Anyway, I need to go back and make that plate key, and I think since I unlocked that door, maybe we can get up from the upper area back down here. Too many options, exactly. That's how I feel. It's too much to play. And while the PS2 does have a great many titles that you can, mess around with, there's always other things besides your working already. What are you doing? Like Breath of Fire 3 still? Did you even start any PS2 games? But then you're still looking at the multi-carts. Shit. Let me type my thing first, please. What the hell was that? Who's closing doors on me?
Huey. Come on.
Oh, that's right. You started X-Files. Yeah, and I guess you're doing Nightshade too. Album medallion.
Good boy. Huey.
Okay. I think maybe that door unlocked was this? The middle one here? Maybe. Let's see. No, but still locked. What the hell did I unlock then? Maybe it was the one that was down here.
Huey.
Thinking about breaking out Need for Speed High Stakes for PS1. You and a buddy played that game to death. A racing game I wanted to play on PS1 was Road Rash. Oh yeah, it was that door. Good. Close the door. Close the door, Fiona. Trans Am versus the Camaro. I wouldn't know anything about that. I remember I got a game called Ford Racing from like the Walmart $5 bin once, and it was so bad that I don't know. I think I gave it to somebody like as a trade-off, but like I ended up getting like a much better game because whoever I gave it to thought it was something else. And then when they talked about it, they're like, "Yeah, that Ford Racing game ain't that great, is it?" And I'm like, "Nope." But you gave me whatever in turn, so I'm keeping it. I wonder if this water is drinkable. So these can be used as stamina recovery points. They are very few and far between. I guess here we have something. Search recovery points. Search a recovery point to calm Fiona from a state of panic and completely restore stamina. However, please note that recovery points cannot be used while you are being pursued by an enemy. So there you have it. The toilets in the castle are communal? Guess I'll try holding it in for now. You can't be that stuck up, come on. When you gotta go, you gotta go, in the words of the great Dr. Ian Malcolm. What is this? Sacks of potatoes in there. I'm gonna leave that open because we could potentially use this as a hiding spot. Chamomile. Oh, I think we could hide in the shower too. Yeah, there she goes. Not that we need to do that right now, but I also like how there's this lounge chair just in front of the shower. Somebody set that up thinking that Fiona was going to be in there. Okay, so we've done a fair amount of things. I'm going to make another save. And then we need to use Huey to get past this next puzzle bit.
Huey.
Listen to me. I'll come and scold you.
Come on.
Actually, thinking about it, this pressure plate. There it goes. Okay. That's what it's for. I was like, this has to be. I was thinking maybe it had something to do with that chair. What's that noise? I swear I just heard something. But yeah, it has to do with the eye puzzle.
Huey.
Now, I need you over here. There's
No.
whole reason I called you over.
Huey. Huey.
Sit and... Oh, no, wait.
Shake.
What? Good job?
Huey.
I didn't know there was a shake command.
Huey. No. Come on. Come on. Sit.
There we go. Okay. And it is butt squarely on the center of that plate. Oh, thank God. It's a breaker box. Lower the handle. I was like, there's got to be a way to disable this thing. Let's give it a moment of truth. There you go. Eventually get a melee weapon to break stuff. Seems like a waste of ammo. Well, there's no ammo. Normally she would just kick. This is just a special thing that comes with the costume. So her melee attack is essentially this, but you know, it's still got like range limitations and whatnot. Obviously not the most accurate. I don't think Fiona's the greatest shot. There's an oddly placed chair here as well. This place continues to weird me out. You're weirded out by the fact that a chair is in a strange spot. Wow. No wonder she's having panic attacks at the sight of roaches. What's the matter?
Good boy.
I didn't praise him for doing the puzzle bit, so... Oh God. A phone.
Who is this?
You must pay attention now, Fiona. Be wary of Ricardo. Your Azov.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello? Are you
I don't
there?
think I got all that. I've been hearing a lot about that. Uh-oh.
Huey. Huey.
Oh, shit. I don't like to hear that yelp. Okay, we unlocked the restroom. So I'm gonna... We'll give it a little try. And hopefully Huey doesn't lead him over here. He's getting himself hurt. Okay. Let's proceed with caution.
Come on.
I don't know if he actually attacked it either. Debilitas.
Boy.
I'll praise him anyway, because... Ah, shit. Ah!
My darling.
Huey.
Okay. He, like, ran through him?
Huey.
I do want to see if I can disable him. Game over if the dog dies? I don't think so. But he's prone... Ah! He's prone to getting critically injured. And it takes a lot to get him out of that, I think. Fiona herself isn't the strongest. So... mostly you just want to worry about her, but... Okay. You can down the pursuers, and I think you can get items from them if you happen to deplete their energy, stamina, health, whatever you want to call it, all the way, but it's hard to do. And I want to see if I could at least do it with one of them. Various ornaments have been placed here. They all look quite dusty, though. Oh, you know what? I think we can hide under the couches, too. Let me see. Yeah, you can. Although, I mean, it wouldn't have been a great place when he was just standing at the entryway there. Almost like being chased by Nemesis a little bit. You even have a sort of a dodge mechanic in the backwards dash. This one right here, you can't use it too much because it depletes her stamina like crazy. But yeah, there are certain similarities between Nemesis and Pursuers in this game. Which, I mean, you can get items when you down them. You have to kind of like, they'll follow you from place to place, so you kind of have to like outmaneuver them, hide, things like that. Oh god, why is there so many of those? Close that door. So yeah, definitely an apt comparison. Oh, I didn't even know he ran upstairs. So what is this? Is it slanted like that? What? Hold up. This crest, why is it slanted like this? I don't know, can we move it? I guess not. That's not weird. Oh yeah, just the doll room. Self-rocking dolls. There's a doll slumped in this chair. Perhaps this is a nursery? I would not want to be a child left in here. Why is there a doll in this cage? Maybe someone is trying to keep one of their valuables under lock and key. Then again, maybe not. Child's rocking horse. That's huge, though. You need, like, parent supervision just to get somebody up there. It's a box, but I can't open it. Oh my god, look at that in the background. The detail in this game is amazing, but Jesus, that is weird. I got a thing about dolls too. I remember seeing like a scary television show where like the doll came to life and started bleeding from the eyes, and it basically traumatized me as a 3-year-old. So growing up, I never cared for dolls. Obviously, it doesn't make much of a difference to me now, but they're still a little weird. It's a crib for a small child. Sheets have become discolored from lack of use. Guess the maid hasn't tended to this room in a long time. Something over there? Medallion. I think I can hide in here if need be. Maybe. Oh, Huey can come in too. Nice. Yeah, the puppet master. One can only assume. What is this? Agnes Day. Looks like that's the title of this diorama. Is it like a bunch of skeleton knight? Oh wait, no, one of them was just a skeleton knight. That's interesting. Oh hey, one of these holes. Creaks and pops crackle out of the dubious looking hole. Everything about the hole screams, don't go in. So of course we go in. Freaky ass movie, it was. Something written here. Variatio Machina. By using the medallions, one can actually transform the items into new things. The new item is roughly determined by the base item's color compatibility. Album, white, is mainly used to create objects used by their human creators. Rubrum, red, used to compose antimony and magnesia. Varied, green, used in the creation of medallions or other metallic objects. Viola, blue, primarily used to create offerings to animals and beasts alike. Perpetuum Machina, reacting to the needs of the user, it can produce quantities of antimony powder and magnesia. Whenever one hasn't the means to protect oneself, come here for sanctuary. Aureolus Belli. So here we can change costumes from the wardrobe there. Sometimes there's items just sitting here. And then this is our item creation method. I'm gonna try it since we have an abundance of medallions, sort of, but I'm really bad at this. I remember not being able to do it all that well. You basically have to land it on a color and then link several colors up in order to get an item. Yeah, whatever. Fine. It's empty. Not surprised. All right, Deller. Thanks for dropping by. Good talking to you. Hanging out for a while here. Maybe we'll see you around on the next one. Because it is a pretty cool game. Usually when there's those holes, there should be a clock around somewhere too. I probably would like to save. Wait, what? Guess this room serves as a museum of sorts. Hard to believe people used to swing these things around. I mean, you still can. Might not be a bad idea given the circumstances, too. Section of the handrail seems to be gone. They always say, never look down in the movies. I think I'll follow their advice. Can we just go down? Oh yeah, we can. And this door's unlocked. Go outside here. Oh, come on. We're going to have an encounter here. Oh. Oh, no. I don't see how he did that, but I'm blaming him anyway. God damn it, I knew I should have looked down the stairs first. Oh my god!
My darling.
don't have Huey to protect us either. I don't know where I'm going, so... Great situation to be in. Okay, cool, dead end. There's so many interesting things around here, but I can't look at them. Faster, please. Thank God, it seems taking forever to actually get up this ladder. What the? Someone getting smacked around in here? What the hell was that?
Where is he?
Who?
Where is the old man? Where's he hiding? I won't let him touch her. Do you hear me, old man? The Azoth is mine.
No, we can't see through that. Oh god. Okay, so this is like a fully induced panic state, which I was talking about before. You basically lose control of her. I could steer her, kind of, but it, obviously with the video effects and everything, it's very hard to do. Oh, and she's normal. Just like that. I think that was like an artificially done one. Getting looked at through the keyhole was not to her liking. But I feel like they're longer in like actual gameplay. Okay, this is a weird game. I'm gonna go to the rest area here, since she's been through quite a bit, so we could probably make use of that sink. But there was a huge area with like all sorts of stuff going on from that. Oh, Huey, Jesus.
Come on.
I didn't expect to see him so soon. I was like, we need to go meet up with Huey first, but then we probably should look into that area. Which I guess is what we're going to do.
Huey.
Okay, so nothing's changed out here. The doors are even still open, so That's good, I guess. I need to go
Huey.
back to that museum area. I need to check out the downstairs and that. Maybe I can exit to the outside without having to drop down. I think Huey's just gonna have to come whenever he damn well pleases.
Huey.
Locked from the other side. Not a whole lot of keys in this game. We found one that unlocked the one door. Most of the doors seem to be locked from another side, so we just gonna have to circumvent. Just deciding what I wanted to do there. I think I'm gonna close the door. Be nice to freshen up a bit, but there's a crack in this mirror and I can't see anything. It's more than a crack. I think it's pretty much demolished. Okay, bed there probably means I can hide if I needed to. I'll just make a save here, even though we saved fairly recently. It's not like we're using ink ribbons or anything. Okay, so I guess there's not much else to do. I mean, the save room is nice, but we need to do something out here. Some ancient castles used to line their walls with gargoyles, as it was believed to ward off bad magic. Perhaps this statue is being used in a similar fashion. I don't think so, just don't assume things. Can you get up here, Hubert?
Go, Huey.
I guess not. Maybe. Let's see.
Go, Huey.
He did something. There he goes. Nice. It's just a medallion, but that's cool. Here, let me go praise him.
Good boy.
Well, I think the jerkies are a good way to get him to like you more. They also help recover his stamina, so I think I kind of want to save those for like post-encounter, or maybe even during encounter. I don't know if you could give them during a battle, but it doesn't really seem like a good idea to just start using them willy-nilly. What is this? Yeah, I'm sure. Suspended bridge. Befriend any dog like that. Only thing here is, how do I... Should be able to get down this way. No. What? If I choose my footing carefully, okay. But then we lose Huey. But I really do need to get down here, because this seems like this will help us progress. A door? Seems to be what it is. Ah, damn it, I was rushing through that, so I didn't get to see what the text said. I do not want to get hit by these luminescents, though. Cause a bunch of commotion, attract attention. jerky. I haven't organized my items in a little while. Seems like we're doing all right with them, though. It's worth it solid, but if I hit it with enough force, I might be able to loosen it. I keep shooting it. Is that enough? That thing's so pitiful. Oh, come on. It's probably not an item that's worth going through that for. You just wait a second. That's not what I want. Oh, it didn't work. I think I'm going to go the exact same route I took before because I don't even want to try any of these doors on account that they might not lead anywhere or be locked or some other crap. Stamina like slowly waning though. Fuel medallion. It's a cool little shack there. An onion. We got to look at that. What does that do? Lowers dog stamina. Oh, I wouldn't want to use that. I don't know. I was thinking I might as well just throw it away, but oh shit, wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Gotta get away, don't have time for this. I think I might have damaged him enough with that. Because he doesn't seem to, I don't know. There's a very distinct pattern in the way that he walks. And it seems slower than usual. And also, with the audio, I think he might be, okay, now he's coming around. I was going to say he might be moving away, but I can't quite tell. At the very least, he's slowed down a little bit. And I guess sometimes when you're underneath or in a hiding spot or something like that, they just show you the pursuer. just waste your stamina climbing the ladder. I just wish he wasn't so slow. Well, maybe not. And he's gone. Okay, I'm curious about this, though. There's like a bunch of crap in here, but you didn't want to look at it because you're scared. Ooh. I don't want to accidentally put one of those down if I don't need to. It's sort of like a, let's just forget it. Out of sight, out of mind, or so they say. A shrine? Yeah, a little bit. There's no way I would even consider lying down here. All lies on display here. The honest owner must cherish it. Okay. So I think that's his shack. Debilitas. Is that his name? They said his name in the doll. Yeah, Debilitas. Looks like it's used to open the gates. Pull the lever, yes. I remember there being a gate like that. I just don't remember where it led to. Oh, right. Oh, out here.
Come on.
Okay, I could definitely get Huey around here. Wait, what? There's a breeze coming from the other side. Wonder where it leads. We just have to... Well, we have to find him again. Maybe he'll pop up on his own. But we could get him down here now. I don't know what that flower is in that little gated area, but I see the hole that he could go through, so maybe he could pick that up at some point. Door's locked from the other side. See, that's why I never tried that one, because I figured that'd be the case. What's this? There's a hole in the wall. I think I can see light on the other end. It must lead somewhere. It's another Huey hole, I guess, since she can't, or doesn't want to. She didn't say it was too small for her. She just didn't feel like doing anything. Empty flower vase. Oh, I remember this. I remember doing this when I streamed. The flittering of the wings of whatever bug is in there reminded me. That flower? What? It's just a wall made to look like a door. That's silly. This is a silly place. Anyway, there's a bug in there that harms you if you go near it. And that flower that we saw, we need that flower to attract it there. Lavender. I like the creaky nature of these things. Miniature insects models here too. Hey, there he is. He found the way. What type of person would decorate a room with these things? That person? The fucking Grand Wizard in the portrait there, I guess. So where does this go? Oh. It's an anatomically correct model of the human body. It looks so real, almost as if it's composed of actual body parts. Gee. So lifelike. Okay, hold up. Okay, I'm real curious about that flower business, so I want to go see if I can get that sorted.
Huey. Huey.
Oh, you see that hole?
Huey.
Oh, wait, no. Sort of close to it, but not really.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a real interesting hole, but I want you to do this first. There are beautiful flowers blooming here. Well, don't just sit there.
Go, Huey.
You obtained fresh flowers.
Huey. Good boy. Huey.
Okay. I don't really know what that hole does. I feel like that leads to another room, but there doesn't seem to be a way to access that room. Unless it's the room that's got the bug in it.
Huey.
But I don't know. Either way, Huey stood in front of the hole as if it's important, so I'm sure it is. But I might want to wait on actually getting him in there. And he's not really doing a good job of following at the moment, despite the fact that he's barking. Empty flower vase. We could change that. There they go. You know what? They might not even have been dangerous. She might just have been grossed out by him, I think. Guess I'll have to chalk that up to another strange occurrence here. Moths that are instinctively attracted to flowers. Either way, I sure do hate moths. Yeah, I think that was the issue. Like, if you actually walk up there, I probably should have, but it isn't that they're dangerous in any way, it's just that she doesn't like them. Anyway, we haven't looked at most of the notes since then, so let's read through some of this. Azoth? I've never even heard of it before, but it looks like someone is trying to help me out of this nightmare. So that's in regards to the old man calling her. I can't believe this whole balcony just collapsed. This castle must be older than I initially thought. I'd better watch my step from here on out. Ricardo, it's almost like he's insane or something. Who knows what he will do next? That's when he was interrogating the girl, the maid. I wonder where the suspension bridge is. The suspension bridge used to lead to. Perhaps a way out. Maybe there will be some way to trace it. Maybe it will lead me out of this godforsaken place. Anyway, what was important in here? A lot of paintings, but they're all slashed or crossed out. Picture's been ripped out and discarded. I'm no critic, but it doesn't seem that bad. Who would do such a thing? Oh, those flowers hanging there. That's what they were attracted to initially. Oh, hey, even just like the little clocks. You can save your game there. It's another clock. Any clock will do. Okay. So we've been going sort of longish here, so I think I'm going to stop it right now, since we just made it past this particular puzzle. Good stuff so far. I enjoy this game for many a reason, but it's a very interesting one, and I'm glad to be playing it because it's a little bit hard to get a hold of, so nice that we can do something that's kind of niche, a little more rare. Either way, it's enjoyable, so we'll be coming back to this at some point. I will hopefully be streaming tomorrow. It's going to have to be earlier since it's on a Thursday, but I do want to get some of these games in. I might just switch back to Resident Evil since we're pretty close to the end on that one. I might be able to knock that out in about an hour or something like that. And maybe we can start something else, come back to this, or do something that I've been holding off on. I don't know. But it should be interesting in any regard. Either way, I do appreciate you guys watching, and been real cool. Not so Caleb, thanks for the follow. I know you were here early on, but appreciate it. And let's take a look and see who's streaming. Not too many people. All right. Well, you guys take care. Have a good night, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Until then.